guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexis.
And I am Alliah.
And on today's video, we're going to be talking about like ultimate party ideas from like themes, color schemes, and like dress code. I'm not going to be talking about food like to have at the parties because food's very versatile. You can have whatever you want. For my parties, like we always do like buffalo chicken dip, sliders or like subs. We do pin rolls and like sweets and stuff. And like last year's Christmas party, like we had fun. Like what was your favorite part though?
My favorite part was the cocoa bar.
Yeah, which I'm having again this year for this Christmas party. But this is part one. In part one, I'm going to be talking about like all the seasonal like parties and holiday parties. And in part two, I can't have her in the room because there is a few inappropriate ones, like bachelorette ones. So that would be in part two. So be sure to watch that video. There is a few inappropriate ones in this video, but I'm going to skip over those because of her being in here with me. So without further ado, let's start. First category is Christmas themes. Oh, if you see me looking down or her looking down, we're literally looking at my phone. I have like over like 100 party themes in my phone that I gradually just keep adding to. So Christmas at Hogwarts is the first one. Think of the vibe of the Great Hall and Hogwarts at Christmas. But like color scheme would be the sorting house color, so like Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Gryffindor. And I would tell people like on the invite, come as your house. And like what I see in my head is also sending them like the sorting house quiz to determine like what house they're in. What house do you think you're in?
I think I'm in Gryffindor.
Oh, I can see that. I can see that. I'm Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw, actually. I'm two houses. But I'm not going to be talking about food for none of these parties because food's very versatile. You can do what you want. I literally have the same stuff over and over again at my parties, and it's always still a hit. I already talked about the color schemes. Yeah. Okay, so next party up is Ugly Sweater Party. Everybody knows what that is. I'm going to tell people you can buy the sweater or you can DIY. Personally, I would rather DIY. You?
I would personally DIY because you can add any crazy decoration.
Yes, you can. And I would obviously have a trophy to whoever had the best festive spirit or whoever had like the funniest or the cutest or whatever. It still has to be ugly. Color schemes for that party would be very much like traditional red, green, white, gold. I just think it would be so cute, and like just seeing all like the little kids in their ugly sweaters. Second up is Winter Wonderland, which I was actually talking about this last night with a few friends. This is going to be an adult party, not like an inappropriate one, but this would be strictly like an adult party. I'm thinking very much like Homecoming, but like elevated Christmas wise, and the colors would be like pearly white, icy silver, light blue, dark blue, very snowflakes, very like Frozen but elevated to adults. Dress code would be formal, not semi-formal, formal. And the thing about this party is I didn't think a lot of my friends would want to dress up formal, but like they were all down for it. Like even Buki was down for it, and that's shocking because you know he don't like doing stuff like that, right? Daddy, yeah. Daddy don't like getting dressed up.
he just sleeps all day.
He literally yeah, he's literally in the back sleeping. Why are you telling your daddy's business out like that? Next up is Naughty or Nice List, and this party would be for kids and adults too. And the colors for that would be red and green. If you think you're on the naughty list, I would want you to come in red, and if you think you're on the nice list, you would have to come in obviously green.
But what if you're mid?
Well, then I don't know.
Wear half red and half green.
Yeah, wear half and half. But yeah, I would want people to come, like, specify what you are and everything. And I would obviously have like games for all these parties. And we're back. Sorry about that. Augusta needed us for a second. Okay, so I talked about naughty or nice list. Next up is a Candyland Christmas. And what I see in my head is like the Candyland board game. Like, I'm talking about, like, well, think of gingerbread house full of candy, but also Candyland the game, which you love Candyland the game.
Yeah.
Why do you keep looking up there?
I'm looking at the princesses.
So it'd be like very much gumdrops and peppermints and like marshmallows and all that. And I would just get like candy themed decorations everywhere. And I would like to have a single like table designated to just like a candy buffet. Now, yes, kids will be invited to this. What I would want to do specifically, yeah, that's the right word, that's the word, specifically, is have a table full of candy and just like tell the parents or the kids, take one of the little bags that I want to have and like fill it buffet style of candy, and then like they can take that home. So like, you know what I mean? So like you get to fill your own like candy bag and then you'd be able to take it home. Also, the color scheme is, I was thinking pastel, so like pastel like green and pink and blue and like yellow, kind of like Easter colors, but for Christmas. Or if I did with the whole Candyland theme, I would do like the bright colors, like bright gumball colors and stuff, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay, next up is a gingerbread Christmas, which is the same thing, almost like the Candyland Christmas, but it's more of like gingerbread men everywhere. And I would like to like, not make them, because I ain't making all the gingerbread. I would like to buy little gingerbread men and like set up a little area for the kids to decorate their own cookie. And for that color scheme, it would be very much like a toasty brown and the gumball colors again. Well, not peppermint. Well, peppermint Candyland Christmas theme. Oh, I have a tickle in my throat.
Well, about the gingerbread, what if the kids like took the gingerbread off the table and took a big bite and then put it back down?
Well, it would be their cookie, so they could do whatever they want.
They can go all over the room, eat gingerbreads. That's what you're saying?
Well, the gingerbread I would have up would be decorations, so it'd be like paper. Next up is like peppermint or candy cane lane. Think of red and white, obviously. You would have to come. I'd have to think about that because I don't know how like I would want people to come. Maybe come in like red or white. I don't know. I haven't workshopped that part yet. But the decorations would be very much like peppermints everywhere, candy canes everywhere. Very traditional candy cane colors, not like the rainbow candy cane or like nothing. I have a tickle in my throat and it's making me mad. I've been like fighting this sinus infection for so freaking long and it won't go away, and it's either making me cough or sneeze or do all that. So I apologize. Next up is Mrs. Claus Bakery, which I think you would really love this party theme.
Yeah, because it sounds like there's going to be like a whole bunch of sweets on the table.
It is. Mrs. Claus Bakery would be, I would have the guests all bring cookies, so it'd be kind of like a cookie exchange, but I want to have like a buffet full of cookies where everybody can try each other's cookies and stuff and all that. And colors.
Sorry
about that. I had a coughing fit. So if you see tears in my eyes, it's because of that. I thought I was dying.
Is she still going?
I'm still going. I don't know. Mrs. Claus Bakery. So that would be just like the gingerbread Christmas theme. Hold on, y'all. I'm breaking in. I had to take my lipstick combo off also because y'all don't understand when like the fragments of like your lips are getting in your throat and it makes you cough. I felt like the lip combo was helping that process of making me cough. But yeah, so like the colors would be very much like toasty brown and like red and cookies and candies everywhere, like Mrs. Claus's bakery. Next up is Valentine's Day / Galentine's Day themes, which, so this ain't inappropriate. You can listen to this one because I'm not going to skip it. Red Hot Romance, that's just to have all the couples come and, you know, enjoy each other's company and talk and eat and hang out. Very much romance for all the couples to spend with other couples and enjoy their company. Next up is Cherry on Top. That would just be like for the girls, and it'd be very much like cutesy, red and green, cherries everywhere. Very much women empowering women. Paint and Sip. Obviously self-explanatory. Y'all know what Paint and Sip is. The couples come, paint and sip, or just the girlies come and paint and sip whatever wine. We're skipping this one. Perfectly Red, that would be like red and cheetah print for the girlies, of course. I'm sorry, y'all. If I just flatline, just keep on watching, get those views up. Next up, I'm sorry that list is very short. Valentine's Day isn't my favorite holiday, so I don't have a lot.
What do you mean? That's when couples get together and have fun.
It's boring. It's boring.
Last year, Daddy got you a picture. Like, literally.
He did. And he got me roses and all that.
Yeah.
It's very sweet. But it's a boring holiday. You'll understand when you're older. Next up is like what I would want my birthday theme to be, and like strictly for adults. Love y'all, but I want to have a little drink. But it would be, because my birthday's in March, so around like Mardi Gras, I would want to have like a Bayou Bash, and obviously Mardi Gras colors, green, purple, you know, yellow, and I would want to have like, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about food, but I would want like gumbo and like red beans and rice, and just, I would have everybody come in Mardi Gras colors and Mardi Gras masks and all that. And I would obviously have it at night so we can just party. Next up is Halloween, which I'm so upset I didn't do a Halloween party this year, sadly. First up, this theme would be Monster Mash, and this would be like for the kids mostly, but adults obviously are coming too. But Monster Mash, I would write on the invitation, dress all the kiddos in like their favorite monster, because it's a Monster Mash, so you don't come in like princess attire and stuff. Like, come as like a cute little monster.
Wait, what if you dress up as a princess but make it scary?
I mean, that's different then. It would be like a monster.
Yeah.
But color scheme would be like purple, orange, purple, orange, black, green, Monster Mash. And I just envision like the invitations and everything. It'd be so cute. Next up would be Haunted Mansion. So, self-explanatory, like a haunted mansion. So like spooky Hogwarts, but like also Disney Haunted Mansion. So like cobwebs and candelabras everywhere, and pictures of ghosts, and maybe some ghost sounds in the back. Next up would be an adult one. I have all these like category. I can't even say the word. Somewhat. I have them all like sectioned out on my phone. So like the ones that have the ones that have like stars are strictly adult parties. So next up would be Horror Nights. Obviously you know what that is. Scary movies, scary creatures, obviously. Color scheme, haven't thought yet. Maybe red and black. Next up would be Witches and Warlock Ball. Obviously, you can come as a witch or a warlock. I'm debating if, like, I would have kids invited to that, because I feel like that's very much, like, grown. Vampire's Ball is next, which, still debating if I would want kids there. Come as a vampire. Everybody would have to come as a vampire. It's cheap to think of. You don't have to, like, have a second thought of, oh my god, what am I going to wear? And those colors would be very much like blood red and like grungy-ish black and grungy green and all that. Next up is a party I really, really want to throw. And this would be strictly for adults. And it's going to be 80s, 90s slasher bash. And colors would be red and black, strictly red and black, red, black, and white. And you have to come as an 80s movie killer, a 90s movie killer, or you come as a victim. So, like, people can come as Scream. You know what Scream is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so people would come as Scream, or, like, people would come as, like, the victim.
Wait, what about Chucky?
You can come as Chucky, too. That's an 80s movie. Next up would be a murder mystery party, and that would be for adults, but that's a party I would really, really have to, like, think of, because I would want to, like, send invites with a description of everybody's character, and you would have to come dressed as that character, as what you thought that character would wear. I gotta think of, like, what time or year, like, this murder mystery party would take place. So, like, the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 80s, I would have to come together with somebody who would help me plan it, because, like, we got to pick, like, a certain killer, and whoever would be, like, the killer for the party, I have to send them a specific, like, document or, like, invite description, like, you're the killer, this is what has to happen, and all that. And color wise, it would be any color, because people are just coming. So think of the game Clue. But my lash is coming up. Girl, get it together. Think of the game Clue, but not like with Mrs. Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, and all that. But characters I would just make up. Next up is a Heaven versus Hell party, and that's for adults too. You come as a devil or you come as an angel.
If it was allowed for kids, I would have dressed up as Angel.
And that's very much red and white themed. Simple. Next up is oh, I have 2 haunted mansions on here. Boop! Delete that. We don't need that. Next up is a Disney villain takeover, so that would be strictly for the kids, and all the kids can come as their favorite Disney villain. So what would you come as?
I would have came as Queen of Hearts.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. And color-wise, any color, because all the Disney villains are different. But, like, the main colors I would kind of want is, like, Ursula purple, Maleficent green, and, like, Hades blue, if you know what I'm thinking of. Next party, kids can come to this one, Hocus Pocus themed. So, green, orange, purple.
Blue.
No, it's green, orange, purple. For the
yeah.
sisters. And I just think of, like, this giant big cauldron filled with candy, like in the movie, where, like, the kids can get their own candy. I would want to get, like, a chocolate mold of, like, the witch that Danny's, like, licking on in the movie, and, like, make my own, like, witch chocolate pops. I think that would be cute. And you can come in any costume for the kiddies.
Ooh, since you said that, now you're making me want one.
Oh, chocolate lollipop?
Yeah.
Next category is fun and casual party themes. So, first up is a decades theme, and this is for adults and kids. So, like, for this theme, you can come as, like, the 80s, the 90s. You don't really know nothing about that, but like
Yeah, no.
I would show you like pictures, or like y'all get it, decades party, like the 20s, like poodle skirts and stuff. Next up is a tropical luau, and I just keep thinking of like a giant ham, everybody eating, leis, like tree skirts, coconut.
I always imagine that. Like, there's coconuts, like,
Oh my gosh.
right there.
A coconut bra.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like stuff like that. Very summer wise. And if you didn't want to do it in the summer, that's fine too. Colors, colorful, self-explanatory. Like orange, red, hot pink, green, blues. Next up is a fiesta night. So think of like taco night.
Yeah. I crave it for tacos.
So fiesta colors, so like yellow, green, Mexico colors, whatever. Just strictly like fiesta taco night. And I would want that for the adults because of like margaritas. But if you wanted to do one for like the kiddos too, it's very versatile. So you could do it for the kiddos. And then like, instead of like margaritas, you could do slushies. Next up, a movie night. And when I think of movie night, I don't think of like come to the house, watch a movie. I think of your invitation is your ticket. Because like what I did for like the sleepover, remember?
Yeah.
I had you hand me the ticket for the concession stand. Speaking of that, I would have a concession stand. It'd be very like much people walk through the red carpet. So I would put like a red carpet down and like the ropes and all that. And colors for that would be like black, white, and red. So like very much Hollywood movie setting. And then I would do a backdrop where like everybody could take their photo as if like they were an actress or an actor, like at a movie premiere. So I think that would be really cute. Next up is a neon party, and I would want that for the adults. So think of
like neon blue, neon purple, neon green.
Well, yeah, neon, and that would be like for the adults because it would be more of like a rave theme. Or if you wanted to do it for the kids, glow in the dark party.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, and then like the kids can come in like everything that like glows under a black light. So.
But my opinion is that I imagine like, so when the kids come through the door.
Okay.
They scream, they yell, and I'm like, so many kids.
Oh. Next up would be a Jersey Shore party. So all my people who remember Jersey Shore, like you would have to come dressed like that. So cheetah print, very much GTL, very much Italian colors, very much early 2010s trashy reality TV. That would be fun, strictly for adults. We would have a good time, fist bump to the music. Next up is a Sunday fun day. So that would be like a full-on, this is like for the kids, or you can have it for the adults too. Adults love ice cream. I would want an ice cream bar table and like little containers full of like sprinkles and cookies, and everybody can design their own ice cream sundae. So that would be fun. So like also banana splits and ice cream cones and all that. And then I haven't workshopped like everything I would do for that party, but think of like decorations, ice cream everywhere, like chocolate dripping down. So you see, don't you? You see the vision? Buki's moving in the background. Y'all can't really see him. If he pops up his head or anything, just don't mind him. And like the color scheme would be very much like pinks and blues and yellow.
Wait, what if we do a wicked party?
We ain't there yet, girl. We ain't there yet. That's on the list, but we ain't there yet. Next up would be like holiday spring-ish events. So like think of Easter, and I would like be an it's called Easter egg extravaganza, and that'd be kid friendly, and I would have like pastel Easter colors everywhere.
Didn't we do that last year?
No, we didn't do it. I wanted to do it, but we didn't get to do it. And I would get baskets for each little kiddo, and they can have like a giant Easter egg hunt. And I would have like prizes. And also, what I'm also thinking is not like a tea party, because there is going to be like little boys, but like tea party-esque. So like finger foods, and have like tea if the girlies wanted to have like a little tea party there. And
oh, I love tea party. I'm up for a tea party.
or something cute and fun for the kids. Next, St. Patrick's Day. So like Shamrock Shenanigans. So like this would be like for the adults. You have to wear like all green. I'm thinking like beer, leprechaun hats, gold, all that. And obviously the color scheme would be green, yellow, orange, white. Next party would be a pot of gold party. So gold plus like rainbow decor, themed cocktails, Cinco de Mayo party. So it would be like a fiesta night. So like I said before, like very versatile. You can have it any holiday in mind. Summer holidays, like 4th of July themed, would be Stars and Stripes Bash. So red, white, blue, everything. Think of white trash America. So this would be like strictly for the adults. So come trailer park couture. Yeah. Flannels, mullets, cigarettes in your mouth. Come in that. Next that would be for the kiddies. It would be a bonfire s'mores night. So a buffet of s'mores. Us also roasting s'mores. And just having a good time outside. Enjoying a bonfire. Next that would be a summer kickoff. And I see that as like before, like the week before they have to go back to school. Have like a water balloon war. Like full on water everything. Like water balloons, water guns. Yeah. Color. What do you think the colors should be for that?
Well, what about orange?
Okay.
Blue.
Okay.
And green.
Okay. I see that.
Yeah.
That would be cute. Fall holidays, obviously Thanksgiving has passed, but this would be still the most given one. Friendsgiving feast, so cozy meal, potluck style, orange and browns. Like, self-explanatory. Friends come all together, everybody eats together. That. And that's it for part 1. Do you have any, like, party ideas you could think of?
What about, do you have a Harry Potter party?
I do have a Harry Potter party on this list. I do. Yep, I do. But I guess that's it for this video. Please check out like part 2. This video isn't that long, but do you have anything to say to the people?
Smash like.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. Like I said before, life has been lifing. I've been working a lot. Yeah, my lash is lifting up. She's ready to go. But I love y'all. Thanks for watching.